Hey, what's going on, guys? Big D here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I have some war attacks to do. 2 Town Hall 10 attacks, 2 Town Hall 11 attacks. So Dean and Derek will be getting some war action today. And I've already chosen my first target, number 13 here, and I'm looking to do a Queen Charge Miner. I want to break off a funnel here with these two barracks, and then Queen Charge my Queen, and I want her to get the stuff in this compartment and then step into this little junction in here. And if she can step into this little hallway, she can take an air defense, pull the clan castle, take out in multi-target Inferno, and then I can send my hybrid in toward, or I'm sorry, my miners in toward the town hall and get my king and a barracks over here to funnel down this side right here. And it should be a pretty decent way to triple this base. And I think I actually already have everything cooked up. I have my spells, my troops, and my heroes up, as well as clan castle troops. So let's just go right in, no hesitation, and I hope I can get the triple, or at least not fail too hard. So let me actually Coco Loon here, and then I'm going to try to get this funnel broken off as well. Get some miners over here and a wizard. Hopefully my queen will do what I want her to do. And I'm going to wait until my queen actually starts taking some damage to drop the healers, because I wouldn't want them to wander off to a miner or anything. So here we go. Dropping the healers on the queen. Now, the question is, will she do exactly what I'm expecting her to do? She looks like she will take the channel, but will she stay in it? That's the big thing. She should. If I calculated correctly, she should definitely stay in this channel and walk in towards the clan castle, as well as that multi-target Inferno. Seems to be doing fine. I don't want to drop any freezes or raids just yet. She is working well. Please don't go left, queen. Please don't go left. That's okay. Great. She is going to go exactly where I needed her to go. Let me drop my first raid. She is taking a lot of fire right now. That raid should help her out. Now she'll transfer over toward the clan castle. Let me actually freeze in here. I really want to be for sure that I don't lose my queen or her ability right now. So she should make it through the enemy queen and the headhunters. That was the main thing there. So now she is eventually going to get frozen by this ice golem. Let me actually drop another rage here. Try to keep her alive. I'm going to freeze over here and get the stuff started for my miners. We're going to take out another key defense when you're dealing with miners or hogs, and that is that bomb tower, that splash damage. It can do a ton of damage. Going to go ahead and get the miners in as well. I do have 4 wall breakers, but I don't know that I'll end up using them. Maybe if I just send them in and kind of hope. Now I only have 2 heal spells, so I'm going to have to be a little bit conservative with them. Doesn't really need using right now. I'm going to take a little bit of damage to the miners with that giant bomb, but no splash damage in sight just yet. So we're going to wait to drop these until we encounter some real damage. Hogs already coming out of that clan castle, so we're looking really well for the moment. We'll drop the first heal on the wizard tower here. My miners are dealing with, oh no, let me pop that queen's ability, dealing with some skeletons. So I almost sort of wasted this heal spell. There we go. They finally make it into the heal. So now they're wrapping around my queen, taking a lot of damage right now. Let me actually use the other heal spell on the miners. Queen just barely staying up with all of this stuff firing on her. I'm actually going to freeze both of these archer towers so she can get healed up. The wall break actually took, and it might be for the best. My queen is going to wrap around into that little wall break section. King is still alive. I popped his ability, trying to get him through the walls. Miners still up on the back end, but we're running low on time right here. Need a good split on the miners to help me out. The queen really needs to take the stuff on the outside of this base. King gonna help out, but with 15 seconds left on the clock, it's gonna be really close. I actually don't know if we're gonna get the triple or not. 94% so far, 7 seconds to go. I think this is gonna be a time fail. Unfortunate. 3, 2, 1. No, I time failed at 98%, 2 stars. Oh man, I'm gonna have to have another Town Hall 10 take care of this. It should be an easy triple. Small adjustment on time. I let maybe my queen walk a little too long, or just the traps in the middle of the base held up my miners just a tad too long. It's an easy adjustment. Unfortunate that I did not get the triple, but we're gonna go check out another base and see if I can't plan for the triple on that one. All right, so we're looking at number 14 here. We're gonna hit it with these Zap Drags at Town Hall 10. I'm gonna try to get these 3 air defenses zapped out. We're going to use 4 around about, yeah, we're going to use 4 on the Inferno, and this air defense, we're going to use 4 right here. And then we're going to use 3 right here where the Wizard Tower air defense and the X-Bow meet, and the third one's actually going to be a max one in the clan castle, so it'll do well enough damage to take all of those out. We're going to send the heroes in for the 4th one, and then send our dragons in up here, heading down south toward the queen and clan castle. So that's pretty much the idea. I think we should have a good run at it. Might send my Stone Slammer in at this Inferno here after this air defense goes down, and that should help us keep a clear path down the base and around for the triple. So I think our army is pretty much ready to go. Looks good. Let's hit it and hope we can get the triple on this one and not time fail. So here we go. We're going to hit attack. And let me actually start with these zaps. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. That works out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. And then we can go 1, 2, 3 right in here. Takes that stuff out. Get some damage on that. Let's send in the king over here. We're going to wait a minute for him. Try to set the funnel with some dragons way over here as well. And then get the queen in going for this air defense. Trying to get all this stuff working through kind of at the same time so we're not wasting any time like we did in that other attack. Pop the king's ability. Queen should step up for this air defense, and then I can figure out what I'm going to do with the Stone Slammer. Come on, queen. Get the air defense. I'm actually going to use my freeze right here because that air defense is being pesky and my queen is not taking it out yet. There we go. Finally takes it down. Dragons are working through the base. Queen is still up. We're going to pop her ability here just to get her nice and healthy, and the Stone Slammer tanking. I think it was a great idea sending the Stone Slammer where I did, because there ended up being a Tesla farm there surrounding that multi-target Inferno. Queen is dealing with some skeletons from the Clan Council, balloons coming from my CC. Dragons having a little bit of trouble working through the base, though. A lot of the defenses are down, but I have a split on my dragons, and they are all the way across the base right now. The Headhunter in the Clan Council is giving me a bit of an issue as well. Maybe should have stuck with a poison instead of a free spell, but the dragons are still up, and there aren't many defenses left. Really need this multi-target Inferno to go down to have a real shot. The multi doesn't do a ton of damage to the dragons, but if you sit there long enough, anything can do enough damage to take you out. They do get it down. I'm actually going to try to distract some of this stuff with these wall breakers. Hopefully get a little bit of a distraction going on the, okay, at least on the wizard tower for a short time. Not a lot of dragons left, but also not a lot of defenses left on the base. We really need them to path over to the archer tower. If the archer tower would go down, we wouldn't have much of a problem. One does split. We do get a split. The archer tower is going to go down. The dragon's going to get out of range of that wizard tower. Plenty of time for all three of these dragons to converge on that final defense that can even hurt it, and that's going to be that wizard tower. So we are looking good for the triple as long as I don't hit every single air bomb and air trap available on this base. The next 45 seconds, we should be good to go. And it's targeting one of the healthy dragons. Very, very nice. We did end up with a triple. A little bit sloppy, but we did pull it off with the zap drags. Just got to take out the final building, and 30 seconds to spare. Almost kind of ran out of time on this one as well. Cut it a little bit closer than I planned, but we ended up crushing this base with my Town Hall 10. We ended up with a time fail, so no 6-pack here, but we still have Town Hall 11 attacks to do. All right, number 8 is the base I'm looking at. I have tripled this base a few times with the Queen Charge Lalo, so I'm going to try to do it again with my Town Hall 11. Going to send my king in on this archer tower. He should take out all of this garbage down here, and I will put a baby dragon after I Coco Loon onto this archer tower, and that should send my queen into this compartment after I get the break. She should take the eagle, the clan castle, and the enemy queen. After that, it should be an easy Lalo from the top, and we're going to come behind both sweepers, hopefully. And I'm hoping that this back-end multi-target Inferno isn't too much of an issue. So that's the thing I'm going to try to do. The question is, will it work? Only one way to find out. Let's go ahead and jump in without any hesitation, because I don't want my plan to change at all. So king goes in first. Let me actually go ahead and Coco Loon over here, try to save myself a little bit of time. Glad I sent the Coco Loon in. There was a Sam there. King's going to work his way around the side here. So actually, you know what? I can start with a wall break already. Shouldn't be much of a problem because it is a super wall breaker. And we can actually send the queen as well. I don't see anything really doing too much damage to her, so no risk at her losing her healers right now anyway. Let's actually send the other super wall breaker in as well. Pop the king's ability, let him run around the base. Queen should take the healers now. Let me go ahead and send them in on her. And I'm actually going to go ahead and send in a balloon in front of these healers as well. So we're looking for the queen to take out possibly this air defense as well on this charge, and she can wrap around for this X-bow later. The balloon pulls the clan castle. Great. So that means those are all the air targeting troops in there. Let me drop this poison. I was hoping the queen would step up in this poison spell as well. She still might. Here we go. She is, oh, right on the cusp of it, unfortunately. But my queen is going to take her down. This air defense has not started firing on my healers yet, so that is a plus. Oh, I dropped the freeze spell on accident. Oh, man. Well, that was a wasted freeze. That's okay. So we're actually going to go ahead and start the Lalo here. Try to get this stuff in here. Send in the Grand Warden. A few balloons here and there, and we're going to actually send in the Stone Slammer here as well. Let's freeze this. We are going to haste these balloons through. We need to get this stuff working in. Come on, we need this Inferno to go down. Thank you very much. Freeze on this sweeper. Come on, haste these balloons again. And inside this haste, we're actually going to pop the Grand Warden ability here soon. Here we go. Let's go ahead and pop it right there. We're going to freeze here. And we're looking really good right now. We're going to rage inside of this, get these balloons working through. Queen is helping out. I need to get some of this cleanup down as well. A lot of the top side is already done. Queen is looking okay. Stone Slammer is healthy. No more balloons, though. So the only balloons left are inside this Stone Slammer, so I'm going to have to rely on the Queen to stay up. Let's go ahead and rage her up here. And she is going to stay up, I believe, through this Expo. She should break through the wall next, potentially, and go for this Expo. Balloon's going to go through the rage as planned after dropping it where I did. Let me send in the last few minions. 30 seconds left. Only 2 buildings to go, and we can actually swag this Queen's ability. That is a triple, and that is how you triple this base as well with Queen Charge Lalo. I have one more attack to use. Let me go ahead and scout the base and see what kind of plan I can come up with. All right, I've chosen my final target. It's going to be number 12 here, this Town Hall 11, and I'm going to try to hit this with a drag bat. So my plan is to get the king to maybe start around on this builder hut and run up this way and around, taking out this wizard tower. I'm going to try to wall break in here, get the king and queen into the eagle artillery, where my queen can actually reach some air defenses, maybe if the clan castle doesn't stall them up too much. And then that'll set a funnel on the right side as well as take out the eagle artillery, send in my dragons around here, whoops, and head into this multi-target inferno. I'm going to electro dragon at this elixir collector. Hopefully the dragons stay tight into the core here behind this sweeper. And I'm hoping actually this sweeper keeps my dragons wrapping the base this way, and I can start my bats wherever needed to finish off the base. So that's pretty much the plan. Pretty straightforward for a drag bat. I believe we're good to go. We have all my spells are ready. Clan Castle's good to go. I think we're ready. So let's see if I can't 6-pack with Derek here, my Town Hall 11. Let's jump straight in before I forget anything. So let's see. I'm actually gonna Coco Loon and then Baby Dragon over here, just to try to make sure that my king is gonna go in the correct direction. Kind of gonna do the same thing here. And then I might as well Coco Loon for this as well. And then Electro Dragon here. Trying to get everything working all at once. And I don't think there's anything to stop this super wall breaker. I'm going to go ahead and send it in. And as the king wraps around, I'll drop my queen. I got a Coco Baby Dragon, looks like, as well. It's going to take some Seeking Air Mine damage there. Let's drop the queen in. And hopefully they do head where I'm looking for them to go. I'm actually going to go ahead and start my dragons, though. And the reason is because I kind of want the dragons to deal with the clan castle and not the heroes. Looks like headhunters, some archers. And I really need my queen to take out this eagle artillery rather soon. There we go. It does go down. And I'm actually going to pop my Grand Warden's ability, drop a rage here for these balloons. My dragons went a little off course for this clan castle, but come on. Maybe I started my dragons a little bit too early, I think. I'm trying to save myself time. Got a little paranoid after the time fails. So let me rage through this, and I'm going to go ahead and start my bats up here as well. Do have 1 minion. Queen still has her ability, and I have 3 freezes for these wizard towers that are going to be firing on the bats. And let me go ahead and freeze this. I really don't want to take the chance on the wizard towers switching targets onto the bats in the middle of an attack. So we're going to go ahead and try to freeze early and often and try not to lose too many bat spells or bats here. Oh, I do lose a few bats there, quite a few actually. I should have dropped again, should have just dropped that early. My bats are going to fall a bit short here, but can the queen and her ability with whatever's left of my dragons take out the rest of the base? That is the question. It actually looks really, really good. The only 2 things that can attack my dragons are actually getting taken out right now. So only cannons left. A little bit scuffed. I should have dropped that second or that last freeze a little bit earlier. I would have crushed this base, but it looks like we're good to go. We're going to pop that queen's ability. Could have swagged it, But look at that. That is actually the 6-pack that I was looking for with the Town Hall 10, but I'll take it for the Town Hall 11. So 1 Queen Charge Lalo triple and then 1 Drag Bat triple. Little bit scuffed on this attack. I was trying to save myself a little bit of time, sent stuff in a little bit early, but we did end up with the triple, and that is what matters. So we 6-pack on these attacks now. All right, guys, so it's the next day, and as you can see at the top of the screen, war has ended. It did conclude, but before I show you the results of the war, I wanted to let you guys in on what happened with the base that I ended up time failing. So they actually used a completely different attack strategy than I did. Didn't even clean up my attack my way. So Burtis here got his Town Hall 10 to attack this Town Hall 10, and he used Zap Mass Witches with some golems in to tank. So we're going to see how this plays out. 4 lightning spells and an earthquake to take out each inferno. I really don't even think this inferno needed taking out, to be honest, but you know, it worked out for him in the end. I guess he was going to send his wall wrecker into that one, so he was a little bit scared. But really, I probably could have, if I use this attack strategy, I probably would have just froze it once or twice and let whatever I sent in take that out. But either way, he does get through. No multi on the backside to deal with the skeletons, so witches pretty much just have free reign. He has a Yeti and some Valkyries in that wall wrecker, going to try to get it as far as it can go. Now, the best thing about this base is that everything did not need to follow the wall wrecker. Because of the channels like this one over here, it's all open all the way to the end there. So stuff like this Queen Golem and a few witches can actually just walk all the way to the edge. The skeletons out here are going to funnel so that they never have to go around, and once they get to the end, they can just break through the wall. The king has some witches behind him, took out the enemy king inside that poison with, I believe, whatever he poisoned for the enemy clan castle. Yeti working through, Queen working in as well, skeletons in helping the king break through the wall to get to this expo. And there's not a lot up on the back end of the base. No spells, of course, because he's zapped so many things. But the king has his ability, Queen has her ability, and there's not a lot on the back end of the base. He still has Golemites tanking. 2 of them get launched up there by the witches up top, but he also has the Yeti and king to tank as well. The skeletons and witches finally get through the wall to help the enemy queen through. Golemite gonna walk on through that hole as well. Try to get in front and tank some more of these defenses on the back end. Just 2 cannons, an archer tower mortar, and a wizard tower left. King gonna go ahead and head up with some skeletons, gonna distract some of these defenses while the queen still has her ability to get through the town hall as well. So really, he could have swagged this queen ability, but I believe he pops it maybe right here to get through the town hall, I believe. Or maybe a little, there we go, get through the town hall quicker. He did this in 2 minutes and 10 seconds, so he definitely could have just swagged that queen ability, but nonetheless, Bert got it done 10v10 with the Zap Mass Witch attack. Just 1 more building to go down, there we go, and it does go down. Now, getting back to what happened in the end of the war, we actually ended up losing this 43 to 41. So what happened is they had an extra triple over us. I believe we 1-starred their number 1, and they 3-starred everything but our 1 and our 3. So unfortunately, they do take the win, but we put up quite a fight. Even if we would have 2-starred their number 1, we would have been short an extra star. So we tried our hardest. We ended up losing this war, but there will be more to come. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this war recap and live attacks. You guys are all amazing, and I will see you in the next one.